Digital Breakout of the Year. It was over place value, rounding, and comparing numbers. I started with this breakout because it's a really good review over, like a summative of our activity, but it was also really good for the students to learn how to manipulate a digital breakout, how to work together, and then it also showed the problem solving, critical thinking, all the 4 C's that we're trying to incorporate into our daily lessons and involve those higher level thinking concepts. This breakout was pretty easy to manipulate for the students. There weren't a lot of, I would say, distractions in this one. Everything was pretty straightforward. And so it taught the students how to do a digital breakout on their own without needing me there for assistance. We are going to be beginning another breakout on, it's a Christmas themed one, but it's all multiplication and division. So both my 3rd and 4th grade groups will be doing this. And it is really going to see how well they are at doing word problems in multiplication and division and breaking those apart and knowing what to do. So, digital breakouts, in summary, are a great way to do a summative activity once you've taught a unit, and truly gives you an idea of what students need and what they can do on their own.
Pieces of technology is insert learning. I am an 8th grade reading teacher, and a lot of times I'm able to see what kids understand when they create a product at the end of a story or an article. But one of the most difficult things to look at is their metacognition, what they're thinking about when they're reading. My favorite technology tool is insert learning. I can put questions into an article or a story and have the kids respond to them, and I'm able to see all their responses and see what they're thinking about. It's a great way for me to see how they're thinking critically.
Blended learning is something that our new principal has challenged us to use, a new strategy to use in the classroom. I've used it multiple times, and at first it was very challenging, but once you actually look at the different components and break it down and look and see what the actual purpose is for, it's really easy to use and integrate in your classroom. It's also very good to use so that you have students that may need a little extra help. You can have that one-on-one with them, but you can also reach your higher learners or your higher level learners and challenge them more so and keep them engaged in your lesson as well. I like the blended learning model because it allows me to use different strategies in one lesson, and it helps me stay organized and uses my time efficiently throughout the classroom time. I also like that it allows you to introduce the content and apply the content. You can also review and give feedback and let students work one-on-one with each